Can we tell you everything you need to know about knife maintenance in under 2 minutes? Let's see. So let's start at the end. When you're done working with it, don't leave it out and avoid the dishwasher. That'll just dull your edge quickly. So just give it a quick wash and some soap and warm water with a non-abrasive cloth or sponge. Then, and this is the key, dry it right away with a towel, thoroughly. This will prevent any risk of corrosion in the long run. Next up, honing. Everyone who owns a knife that they use a lot should have a honing rod and know how to use it. People think these sharpen your blade, but that's not true. A honing rod keeps your blade straight and aligned. You see, the more you use your knife, the more the metal fibers on the blade edge develop tiny little micro bends and little imperfections. Your honing rod realigns the edge, keeping it straight and pure. Not only does this improve performance, it also helps reduce how often you'll need to resharpen your knife. Just a few passes over before you start, and you'll feel the difference. So let's talk about why you're all here. Sharpening. The #1 best way to sharpen your blade is to get yourself a few whetstones. Even better, get a combo whetstone set with a medium grit and a fine grit. And that will cover you for resharpening and finally polishing your blade. It's intimidating, but it's easier than it looks, and you'll feel like a pro once you get the hang of it. And if whetstones still scare you, a pull-through sharpener is an easy alternative. Just make sure that it's a water-based one, as a dry sharpener collects a lot of steel microparticles, which in the long run can actually harm your blade. And don't forget cutting boards. We're not going to harp on about microplastics, but our advice, choose wood, ideally end grain wood. It absorbs the impact of your blade much better, helping your blade stay sharp. And if you're worried about bacteria, which wood actually absorbs and kills naturally, then turn to our old friends, soap, hot water, and a towel. And last but not least, storage. Don't just throw your good knives in a drawer where they'll clatter around and bang into other knives. That's a bad idea. Choose a knife with a sheath. That'll keep it protected. And if you want to display it on a magnetic strip, do it carefully. Spine first to avoid hitting the edge. And when you're removing it, rotate the spine away first so you don't drag the edge. Then pull back and away. So there you have it. Essential knife care in under 2 minutes. Well, almost.